Stop what you're doing and look at this. This is one of my students, but these payouts over 5 figures in just 1 month. Here's another one and another one. And look, this is the thing that's going to piss you off. 6 months ago, this person had never ever placed a trade in their lives. They were working a 9 to 5, stressed about bills, wondering if trading was even real or just another internet scam. Today, they're pulling profits out that most people don't see in half a year. In the next 12 minutes, I'm going to give you the exact 5 steps that they took to get there. But here's the catch. If you click off of this video before I get to action number 5, you're going to keep wondering why everyone else is making money and you're still watching YouTube videos. Do not be that person. So YouTube family, for those that don't know, my name is Jacob and I trade 3 markets religiously. The Nasdaq, GBP USD and crude oil. That's it. Not crypto, not penny stocks, not whatever's trending on TikTok. And before you ask, yes, this is real. Yes, the results are real. And no, I'm not going to blow sunshine up your ass about how easy this is. Trading will humble you. It will test every weakness that you have. But if you do it right, and I mean exactly right, it will change your life. Every single day, I post my real trades, my real analysis, and my real thoughts on what's happening in the markets on my Instagram. Not the highlight reel, the real deal. Follow it, you'll see what I mean. Now let's get to work. Action number 1, and this is going to hurt some feelings. You need to stop being cheap with your education. I don't care if you've already bought 5 courses. I don't care if you think you can figure this out by watching free YouTube videos. I don't care if your cousin's friend made money day trading and told you his secret. Here is the brutal truth. Every single student of mine who hit over 5 figures in profits did one thing first. They invested in real education. Not some $97 course, not some guru's masterclass, real comprehensive training. Look at these messages. Every one of them says the same thing. I wish I would have done this first instead of wasting months trying to piece it together myself. Now I put together a free training of my best trades. Not theory, not concepts, my actual trades. The ones that have made me money. The setups that I use every single day. It's in the description, but here's what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to beg you to watch it. If you're serious about this, you'll grab it. If you're not, you'll keep making excuses. It's really your choice. Action number 2. Stop trying to trade everything that moves. This might be the stupidest thing that I see new traders do. They want to trade Forex in the morning, stocks at the stock open, and crypto on the weekends because the other markets are closed. You know what that makes you? Bro, I trade 3 markets. The Nasdaq, GBP USD, and crude oil. That's it. It's not because I'm limited, it's because I am smart. Every market has its own personality. The Nasdaq is aggressive, emotional, fast. GBP USD is technical, patient, methodical. Crude oil responds to news, geopolitical tensions, supply and demand. If you try to master everything, you master nothing. When you focus, that is when you become lethal. This Nasdaq trade made me 4 figures last week. You want to know why? Because I've studied this market for years. I know how it moves when the VIX spikes. I know how it reacts to Fed announcements. I know its behavior. I want you to pick a market, just one market. Learn everything about that pair. Trade it for a minimum of 3 months before you even think about looking at anything else. Learn this behavior and follow my daily analysis on Instagram. I break down these 3 markets every single day. Real-time insights, not recycled content. Action number 3 is where most people's brains shut off. But if you can handle this, you are already ahead of 90% of the traders. You need a statistical edge. This isn't about having a feeling about the market. This isn't about following your gut. This is about cold, hard numbers. Every setup I trade has been back tested. Every entry rule, every exit rule, every risk management decision is based on data, not emotions. You know how I know this? Because I've tested it hundreds of times across different market conditions, different time periods, different everything. Most traders skip this step. They find a pattern that's worked twice for them and think they've discovered the holy grail. Then they blow it up once it fails 5 times in a row. Trust me, I have seen it. In my free training, I show you exactly how I found these edges, the actual process, the testing methods, the numbers that matter. But here's the thing, I can't trade the account for you. You need to understand this stuff yourself. Action number 4, fix your psychology or this game will break you. Listen to me very carefully. You can have the best strategy in the world, but if your head isn't right, you will lose money, period. Trading exposes every weakness that you have, every insecurity, every bad habit, every emotional trigger. You will revenge trade after a loss. You will risk too much on what you think is a sure thing. You will hold winners too long and you'll cut losers too late. You'll do the exact opposite of what you know you're supposed to do. Why? Because you're human. The student I showed you at the beginning, the one that pulled over 5 figures in profits, they weren't more talented than anyone. They just learned to control their emotions before they learned anything else. Start journaling every trade, not just the P&L, the emotions. What were you feeling when you entered the trade? When you exited the trade? When you've taken 3 losses in a row? How did it make you feel? I talk about this constantly to you guys because it is that important. The mental game is not just a part of trading, it is trading. Most people think psychology is soft skill BS. Those people stay broke. Action number 5, the big one, the reason you stuck around. Stop looking for strategies, start building systems. A strategy tells you how to enter a trade. A system tells you how to trade for a living. Now, my system tells me when to trade, what to trade, how much to risk, when to take profits, when to cut my losses, when to increase my positions, when to decrease my positions, and when to not trade at all. It tells me what to do when I'm winning, what to do when I'm losing, what to do when the markets are choppy, and what to do when the markets are trending. The anonymous student from the beginning, they don't have a better strategy than you. They have a complete system. They know what to do in every situation because I built them a system that covers everything. You want to know the difference between successful traders and everyone else? Successful traders have complete systems. Everyone else has hopes and prayers. In my free training, I don't just show you my best trades. I show you the complete system behind it. The decision-making process, the risk management, the psychology, everything. But I can't make you implement it. That's on you. All right, here is where we separate the serious from the curious. Everything I just gave you works. The proof is in the screenshots. The proof is in the testimonials. The proof is in the fact that my students are pulling 4 and 5 figure profits out whilst most people are arguing about indicators in a trading forum. But here's what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna chase you. I'm not gonna convince you that you should want to make money. Either you want this or you don't. If you do, here's what happens next. First, grab my free training in the description. It's not some basic overview. It's me breaking down the actual setups, the actual decision-making process, the actual system. Second, follow me on Instagram now, not later, right now. I give real-time analysis, real trades, and real insights every single day. If you miss them, you're trading blind. Third, and the most important, actually do the work. Don't just consume content, start implementing it. Now look, I've been where you are, wondering if this is actually real, wondering if people like me actually exist or if it's all just marketing. The results are real, the system works, but only if you work it. The training link is below, my Instagram handle is right here. Your next 5-figure payout is waiting, but only if you stop watching and start doing. Oh, and for my next video, I'm actually looking to bring one of my students on to show you the actual account with the actual trades and the actual profits. Not screenshots, not testimonials, live proof. So make sure you're subscribed because that's going to be the video that shuts up all the doubters that think you can't make money in trading. I'll see you on the other side. Thank you for watching the latest episode. If you like that, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content. I'll see you on the next video.